All good. Looks like we're firing on all cylinders. What up, everybody? Happy Tuesday morning. Hope all is well with you. Hope you're chilling. Today what we'll be doing is we're hopping into some more of this outer world because it's out of this world. Let me stop. But what we're gonna be doing is we're gonna try to finish up the Peril on Gorgon DLC. First. That is the first one that we're gonna try to finish. Then after that, I want to say once we're caught out, so to speak, or once we finish this one. I don't know what's going on with my phone, like buttons and all of that, but whatever. Then after that, what we're going to try to do is complete, what is it, murder on Arando, Eridanos, or however you say that, John. But either way, Peril on Gorgon is recommended for players level 25 or higher, while Murder on Irandanos is recommended for players level 30 or higher. I think right now we're already at level 30, so we don't really got to worry about that. Right. So we should be good. And then we can just continue. And I think this. I can't remember which one was my save file. And I don't know if it auto saved like afterwards. So after like we had like the little pep talk with the team. But yeah. I still haven't decided which game I'm gonna play like after this. Where am I? Oh, I'm here. Okay, so this is after Wells. Okay, no. I gotta I gotta go back a bit, don't I? What's like my official save? These auto saves killing me, bro. Hold up. I need to see what my official save is. Cause I got like 3 of them, but there's one where you go like straight to Tartarus, and then there's another where you're not at Tartarus. So I'm trying to figure out which one that is. Okay, so yeah. So you go to Tartarus. Spacer's choice. And from here, instead of going to that, we go to this one. All right, so we got Planet Gorgon, the one who walked away. Let's read the little mission real quick first. So, the Halcyon Parcel Service delivered a package for Alex Hawthorne. Since Hawthorne is out of the picture, the package is yours by law. All right, so it started out with open the package. Hawthorne's package is in the Unreliable cargo hold. Ambrose, okay, that's for the above. Speak to Minnie Ambrose. Cryptic phonograph left by Lucky Montoya. That's a crazy name. Mentioned a high stakes job and a wealthy client, Minnie Ambrose. The job was dangerous enough to cost Lucky his arm and possibly his life. So Lucky might still be alive then. Ambrose Manor is located on a remote asteroid in the, what is that? Treacherous cluster. So let's go to Gorgon. It's Gorgon.
We've arrived at Ambrose Manor.
Alright. And just so that I know, level is 30. We're close to 31 actually. Aptitude, bureaucratic rank 0. Block. I do none of that, bro.
Take someone to watch your back, please.
I will, Ada. We're gonna take Ellie and we're taking Naoka. We're taking the angels. Gotta take the angels. Why does that planet look cracked out or moon look cracked out?
Welcome to Ambrose Manor. We were not expecting company. Please follow. Do not stray from the path.
Yeah, we'll see about that.
Okay. Interesting. Oh! Yo! Hey, yo!
Unit as it was before the fall.
Hey, yo! That's crazy. Drano. Yeah, we robbing. We robbing. Uh-huh. Give us all that. Okay, so found something immediately. We got a kitchen key card as well. So, Groundskeeper Journal, Volume 1, Daily Routine. Sweep the Tranquility Garden for Mrs. Olivia. Oil the fish for Mr. Harvey. Repeat. When they hired me as a groundskeeper, I assumed there'd be grounds to keep. But I'm not even allowed inside the manor. Everyone told me the Ambrose family keeps to themselves. But they're a bunch of hermits, save for the little one. I guess I ought to find a new hobby. Mr. Harvey dropped his key card in the pond. I'll hold on to it in case he ever comes looking. But I won't go near the house. Wouldn't want to get between Mrs. Olivia and her research. So there's research going on. Why do I get a feeling that I'm about to have to fight against a giant kraken? Okay, it's barred on that side, so that means there's something that's going to lead up to the back of this little spot. What is that?
This unit is under.
This unit is under construction.
Keep your guard up. Could be all manner of surprises in there.
At the very least, there ought to be something worth stealing in there.
It's kind of cool. Always wondered, like, what would space look like in outer space, like outside of our orbit, like on another planet or something? Like, will we see those nebulas? Like, will we see like the stars that's in the sky? Especially because each star is supposed to represent like a planet or something like that, right? So like, will we see all of that? Like, is it really that many out there, or is it a little less, you know? Might have to ask Neil. So yeah, we stealing. I don't know what y'all thought this was. It's a robbery.
Okay, maybe not.
I take it back. Ain't nothing here but memories.
Okay, yeah, they do not live here. I'm taking it if the door isn't lit up, I can't even go in there. Food service mechanical. So they have a ton of mechanicals here. Unlock with kitchen key card. Main menu, logs, recent activity, event ID number 37727. User W. Ambrose attempted to log into the system. Final attempt failed. Locking terminal for 5 days. God dag, William. Attempted, one try remaining. Olivia Ambrose activated dinner time protocol. Meal was woolly loaf. H. Ambrose activated dinner time protocol. Meal was triple kill. Oh no, tripic kill. Okay. O. Ambrose activated dinner time protocol. Meal was bort roast. Pantry list. Stock is spoiled. Please replenish. So that's saltuna filters or fillets. Woolly cow steaks. Stock is spoiled. Please replenish. Mac apples or mock apples. Stock is spoiled. Please replenish. Bort and beans. 13 cans remaining. Mock apple shake. 13 spoiled. Let's open up. I don't think the robots would get hostile because they're cleaning units, but okay. So that looks to be a way for us to get around the back. I'm not taking those board pockets, bro. You got that. Didn't they just say that all of that stuff was spoiled? Hold up. Is that my only way to get in? I think that's my only way to get in. Maybe. No, the doors are open up here. All right, so hold up. Let me, before I go to her, let's get us a save. Let's get us a save. A whole new world. We're gonna do that. Okay. I'm gonna go up.
Think they've ever tried to use this while the fireplace was on?
What in the strawberry fukakta?
Like wrapped among the rocks.
Why did that just play like that? And what kind of planet is that? Was that an asteroid? Is that a bubble around an asteroid? Oh, we're robbing. Oh my God. You didn't have to be so kind as to deliver that straight to my pockets. Master bedroom key card. My bad, my nose is a little stuffed up, so I'm sorry for like sniffling into the mic. Okay, so Spacer's Choice and personal terminal of Dr. Olivia Ambrose. Along that wilderness of glass, no swelling till that winds may be. Upon some far off happier sea, no heavyings hint that winds have been. On seas less hideously serene, EAP, main menu, login. So that's Olivia and that's W. I keep forgetting who W is. So let's do Olivia. Let's look at her logs. And please select one of the following days. So we got one for February, February 1st, March 17th, November 22nd, June 5th, April 28th. Let's go for February 1st. Okay. February 1st, 2324. This morning, I gave birth to a healthy child. Perhaps that's a strange distinction to call her healthy. But after all I've endured to finally meet her, it matters that she exists at all. Against the odds. Matters. So she's not supposed to exist? I will call her Wilhelmina. Okay. So that's who that is. Wilhelmina. That's who W is. After my late brother, Wilhelm. I hope the law is kinder to her than it has been to him. I hope for many things, truthfully, that she be smart and shrewd, that she be strong, relentless, undeniable. Most of all, I hope for her steel spine. Hope for her a steel spine, that she does not bend when Halcyon would break her, that she should be stronger than I. Got it. So then, this is for March 17th. Hold up. When did she have her daughter? She had her daughter February 1st, 2324. Okay. So this is 24 years later. So she's at least 24, her daughter. So let's see. I must find Minnie a wet nurse. She demands to be fed throughout the day and night, and I simply cannot get a single thing done. The nurse will need to be exceptional, smart, educated, or of means. Minnie must have the best start if she's going to survive the pit of vipers, that is the Byzantium elite. Then there is the matter of governance. I can't watch the child constantly, not if I'm going to do my work. How soon must I begin looking? Naturally, okay. I don't know why there's asterisks around certain things, but all right, bro. She'll have to be exceptional as well, and exceptional Byzantines don't exactly grow on trees. Ew. But why do they have to be somebody from Byzantium? You could just get like anybody else that's a part of the colony, right? I will persuade Harvey to investigate this for me. The man has little else to do. Okay. And then we got for November 22nd. 2329. So this is roughly what? Oh, God, I got hit circle. That's roughly what, 5 years? So she's 5 years old now. Wilhelmina is 5 years now. So we have, I don't understand how anyone of ambition has time to keep a journal. I certainly don't. Yet here I am, indulging myself. Minnie's influence, no doubt. Her behavior concerns me. She's clingy, emotional. At 5, she should be starting to show some personality, not crying for her mother when I leave for another stint on Gorgon. This must be the fault of Mary, her governance, as Minnie certainly didn't learn this behavior from me. No, she's a kid. She just wants her mom. What you mean? I'll have to fire the woman. It's clear she's not capable of instilling in Minnie a correct understanding of how to behave. No, that should be up to the parent? I don't think you was fit to be a mom. I don't think you should have had a kid. Harvey despairs of ever finding a governess who meets my preposterous standards. He and I went in circles on the issue for hours, but he came around to my thinking eventually. Why shouldn't I want what's best for my daughter? Maybe I'll fire him too. God dang. Just firing everybody because she ain't getting her way. I mean, granted, if you footing the bill for all of this, I mean, it makes sense, but at the same time, hey. So at this point in time, Minnie or Wilhelmina is, what, 13? Just about? Okay, so I'm at my wit's end with Minnie. At 13, she should have already mastered basic chemistry, physics, and mathematics, but she can barely handle long division. She struggles to remember the simplest equations and formulas, no matter how many times her governance wraps her knuckles. By the time I was her age, I had already made dynamite in my grandfather's laboratory. The only thing Minnie's making explode is my head. I mean, she's a kid, bro. Hey, what up, Alan? How's it going, Pippin? She's a kid. What do you made, fam? Like, let her be. Her father asked me, Her father asked me, I think that's a typo. Her father asked me why we don't just send her to boarding school, but I abhor the thought of her surrounded by those coddled idiots. More alarming still, she's begun to show an interest in romance serials and painting. She may have a strong grasp of color theory, and she shows some promise with watercolors. But surely that's the result of her education in spectroscopy. Okay. Spectroscopy, not any innate skill. What value has art anyway? She gave me a truly dreadful painting of Francis this morning, and I haven't a clue what to do with it. Perhaps I'll stuff it in my desk. We'll have a good laugh over it when she's grown and finally comes to her senses. No, your daughter is an artist, bro. Your daughter also follows the creative side of the brain as opposed to the logical side. So let her be, man. Let her rock. All right, and so this is when Minnie is, I think, 24. So yeah. Because 24 minus 48 is 48 minus 24 is 24. So yeah. So April 28, 2348. Lucien appeared at the manor this morning. I thought him here. God dang it, why did she write like this? I thought him here for me to finally wiring my neck. I said wring my neck after our latest tiff. But no, it was much worse than that. He'd come to speak to Minnie. Huh? You thought he was coming to chew you out, but he wanted to come and talk to the daughter? Like, hey. No need to guess why. She's taken it upon herself to manage the household these last few years. Since neither her father nor I have time for, frankly, inclinations. Under her watch, the staff's productivity has increased 35%, while reducing our costs an astonishingly 67%. We've saved tens of thousands of bits. Harvey tipped Lucien off. I expect now he wants to bring her on to help manage the Gorgon facilities, which I refuse over Minnie's vociferous protestations. Why does she write like this, bro? Like, she make my brain hurt. Vociferous protestations. She cried after he left. I only wish that I could tell her why. Okay. So then we could go to Wilhelmina. The search continues. Welcome, user Wilhelmina. Search continues. I take from these entries that Mother was severe with her editorial pen. This is but one version of her, carefully curated, and not the one I wanted to find. Where's her unvarnished stream of consciousness? Where's her spontaneous brilliance? The search continues. My efforts will inevitably steer me to Gorgon. What then, Minnie? What then? Okay, so Minnie came to Gorgon to find out what her mom's was doing here. All right, Minnie. Sounds like a plan. Okay, I don't want to go in there just yet. I do have a key to the master bedroom. I think that's going to lead me into one of those spaces. All right, so we got that. Is this Minnie's bedroom? It looks like it. Dearest mother and father, goodbye letter. I've paced the halls of this gilded cage long enough. Since you won't permit me to help the family business, I'm leaving to start a business of my own. Am I too young for such ambitions? Perhaps, but that is the risk you take when you fashion a daughter in your image. Byzantium will welcome me with open arms. Won't that be a new sensation? If I ever return, it'll be to claim my rightful spot at the head of this family. Minnie. Okay. I forgot what year we're in this game. Ba-da-dun-dun-dun-ding. Ba-da-ding-dun-dun-ding-dang-dun-dun. Ba-da-ding-ding-dun-ding. On this road. Holy guacamole. That is a beautiful view right there. Doctor's orders.
Dear Wilhelmina, I hope this letter finds you well.
Goodbye.
No, it's too stilted. It sounds like I'm writing to request a loan. Dearest Wilhelmina, I regret to tell you... Oh, no, that's worse. When have I ever called her dearest?
This is that mission that starts out with the mission. Right. Yeah.
Peril
on Gorgon.
How to talk to her own daughter. My love, I can no longer... For your safety, I must... Oh, hell. Even if she despises me for what I had to do, I should still be able to say goodbye. Minnie, I have to leave, and I don't intend to come back. I love you. I'm so sorry.
Okay. Her mom was even struggling to say goodbye. It seems like her mom tries to put forth this pseudo image of herself of high intellectual intelligence, when the reality is her mom's is probably stupid. But yeah, this is Peril of Gorgon. The other funny part is she put on an accent with I don't know if people ever heard other people do it, but they'll add a Family Guy had a bit on it. It's like Cool Whip, they'll add a whip sound to it, like a sound to their H's for some strange reason, and she just did that. That's kind of funny. Oh my god, bro.
Not. Oh, join me for a drink, Mr. Whoever you are.
Hold up, let me rob you first, Can't have no Batman without robbing.
So who the devil are you?
Alex Hawthorne, dashing space captain, smuggler, and free spirit.
You certainly paint a picture, and I'm certainly intrigued. Do you see that glowing chunk of space rock? That's Gorgon. My birthright, my burden, and the bane of my existence.
Oh, so that is...
I hate to drink alone, and this is my third. So join me in raising a glass to Gorgon.
I don't think Gorgon is your birthright. She don't want to drink alone, so I'll
To
drink.
Gorgon. May cosmic winds shepherd her to the nearest star.
I got a feeling Gorgon is about to be crazy.
I'm Wilhelmina Ambrose, but you can keep it short and call me Minnie. Now, what brings you to my house, handsome? I take it you didn't come all this way for the beverages, the starry skies, or the pleasant company.
I'm here about a severed arm. Just seeing the sights from the colony. You know how it is.
A severed arm? How positively ghoulish. You know this is a private residence, not a curio shop?
Does the name Lucky Montoya mean anything to you? The arm came with a portable phonograph that mentioned your name.
Lucky Montoya is my personal freelancer. Fascinating man. Very brooding and theatrical. Always staring into space and twirling a bullet over his knuckles.
He's definitely not doing that anymore.
God dang, Ellie.
Something happened to him. Oh dear. I suppose that makes him my former freelancer now?
Yeah, sorry for your loss. What's his arm doing in my ship? Any idea who might have wanted him
You
killed?
suspect foul play? Interesting. If we're being honest, I haven't given it much thought. What a time for his luck to run out. We were in the middle of something grand, and I really can't afford another setback.
Yeah, what's that? Let me guess. You need someone to finish whatever Lucky started?
Excellent deduction. I can tell I found the right man for the job.
You didn't find me. Lucky
How
found
would
me.
you like to be my new freelancer? There's been a recent vacancy, and I think you're well suited to the job.
Remember, play hard to get. That's negotiation.
You're right, Ellie.
You're
right,
awful
Ellie.
quick to trust a bunch of strangers that broke into your home.
I'm looking for someone rough around the edges. A gorgeous, dashing scoundrel type. Incidentally, someone good with their hands.
Your mother ruined you. Are you seriously offering me the dead guy's job? How lucky am I to wind up like your old freelancer? Gorgeous. Gorgeous? What my character say? My character would say that. Give me the details and I'll let you know.
I like my employees well-groomed. Appearances are everything in high society.
Yeah, because she's from Byzantium and they have like grooming standards and all of that. That makes sense. Are you looking for a hired gun or...
The man
go-
lost an arm. What are the odds of that happening twice? Of course, Gorgon is a treacherous place, and my own family's involvement with it has been fraught.
Mm-hmm.
Allow me to lay out the facts, and you can decide for yourself if you want to be my chief investigator.
Got it.
My mother, Dr. Olivia Ambrose, worked for Spacer's Choice at the Gorgon Research Facility. She was brilliant, the top scientist in her field, until tragedy struck.
Okay. Okay, so I'm not surprised Spacer's Choice is one big accident waiting to happen. Spacer's Choice would never allow anything bad to happen on their watch. Go on.
One day, Spacer's Choice shut down all research and evacuated Gorgon. Everyone had to scramble or risk getting left behind. It was chaos. Employees fled for their lives. Mother never made it home. I'm told she wasn't the only casualty that fateful day. Mother's name has since been dragged through the mud. Spacer's Choice blames her for the collapse of Project Gorgon, and I just know they're lying.
I mean, didn't she leave you like an apology letter or something like that? Let me move this right here. That way I can actually lean my goddamn head back into my neck rest. I mean, didn't she leave you like an apology letter though? Stick to the basics. What do you need me to do? Why would they lie? Sounds like she was a corporation's patsy.
My thoughts exactly. Mother would not have allowed Project Gorgon to fail. Something happened on that asteroid, and my family took the fall for it.
Okay. What did you send Lucky to find?
The truth. Mother is gone, Gorgon is silent, and I deserve answers.
Got it. Answers to what end?
That will depend on what we learn. The scope of this cover-up is enormous. Whatever Spacer's Choice is hiding could bring ruin down on their heads. Or it could just be another dead end. We won't know till we look, will we?
I see what you did there. Say no more. I'm on the case. Tell me about your mother.
I admired Mother, but we weren't close. She disapproved of everything about me, really. I couldn't measure up to her example. She didn't make time for us. I remember thinking that she never wanted a child, and never forgave me for being one. Naive and irresponsible as I was.
Okay. So, yikes. I'm bad. That's the first thing. Yikes. What did she want? A fully grown lab assistant? Sounds familiar, Ellie. Her research must have been important. Maybe there's a start to the side of the story.
Trust me, we are nothing alike.
Scheiße.
A kindred spirit. Well, well,
My bad.
charmed.
My
Today
bad,
is
Ellie.
full of surprises. Mother worked herself to the bone. She wanted to make the colony a better place.
Mm-hmm.
No matter who or what got sacrificed along the way. She never spared a thought for those of us who cherished her, who suffered for her idea of progress.
Okay, got it. Did you two get along? So Gorgon pulled you apart. Sounds like she was pretty consumed by her work. I don't think they got along, at least not from the notes, but
It was difficult on us, but not so difficult for her. Mother and Gorgon were made for each other. I had the misfortune to be stuck in the middle.
I'd say more so stuck on the outside, but you know, tomato, tomato. I've heard enough. What do you want from me? What do you think happened on Gorgon?
I don't know. And Spacer's Choice won't say. They don't discuss anything that tarnishes their brand. Gorgon has a dark history. The project fell apart. Personnel were shuffled across the system. With Mother gone, now I'm all that's left.
Okay. There must be someone who knows what happened on Gorgon. Where's your father in all this?
Father lost more than his job on Gorgon. I'll say no more than that.
Okay.
The asteroid may look like a glittering jewel, but I assure you the resemblance ends there. Gorgon is poisonous to the core. One might even say cursed. I need your help, Captain. Project Gorgon killed Mother and disgraced the Ambrose name, and no one has been held accountable. Spacer's Choice buried the past like a dirty secret.
So you need me to expose him. We're practically strangers. Why put your trust in me? You've lost one gunslinger already. Let me lift this up. You've lost one gunslinger already. What makes you think I'll do any better? Are you interested in justice, revenge, or both?
Neither. It's vindication I want. Whatever happened on Gorgon wasn't Mother's fault. I simply need the evidence to prove it. We're going to drag the truth kicking and screaming into the light. Even if it means bringing ruin and humiliation to Spacer's Choice. All the evidence I need should be in Mother's journal. You can find it in her office on Gorgon, in the heart of the old research facility.
Alright, got it. First, I have questions about this job. I think I'm good on that. If it helps, you get some closure. I'll find the journal. Danger and corporate intrigue. This sounds like my kind of job. Don't worry. If Spacer's Choice is hiding something, I'll get to the bottom of it.
You do all that for me? I was hoping you'd take the job, but I didn't expect you to care.
I care. I don't care. I expect to be paid. I mean, yeah, but let's not say that. You shouldn't have to suffer for the actions of Spacer's Choice.
I believe you're the first person to ever side with me against the corporation. It's a refreshing change. When you reach Gorgon, pack a weapon you trust. The corporate lockdown hasn't stopped the wilderness from squirming in through the cracks.
Okay. What can I expect on
I've
Gorgon?
never understood why, but Gorgon is teeming with marauders. They almost seem drawn to sorrow and misfortune. Then
Damn,
there's
the strawberry
pests,
fukaka?
those who survived anyway. Ravenous creatures left behind like so much salvage.
Okay. Alright. What did Lucky tell you?
I told him everything I've told you. Just the facts. Maybe a couple of harmless embellishments. Why?
Trying to calculate the odds of this gig getting me killed. Yeah.
It's sure to be 100% with that attitude.
Uh,
Still, you're smart to ask. Lucky spent most of our time together spinning a pistol around his index finger. Not sure he listened to any of my advice.
More bravado than talent, huh? I know the type.
He had an aura of rugged individualism that was quite charming. Not that it helped him in the end. But
man,
you
he lost
won't
an
let me
arm.
down, will you, Captain?
I do my best. I'll be careful. You want to hear about this asteroid? The worse it sounds. I'll try.
There's a little saloon near Gorgon's landing pad, the Sprat Shack. Lucky was renting a room, so if you want to follow his trail, that would be the place to start.
I think I've heard of that place. Cheap whiskey, rough crowd. You'll love it.
Ought to stop in and taste the local flavor.
All right.
Just so we understand each other, money is no object. I'm willing to squander the family fortune if you get me what I want.
You don't
Between
got
your
to do all that.
payment and any salvage you happen across, you'll walk away from this rich enough to buy a mansion of your own. How
I
does
like
that
the sound of
sound?
that. I like the sound of that. Yeah. I kind of want to say what's the catch, but and I'm going to say it.
Catch? No one's ever done this before, and the only person who tried is a corpse. Believe me, that's enough.
Okay.
Here's your nav key, Captain. Safe travels.
All right. Appreciate you. I'll be in touch.
A word of advice before you go, Captain. Trust no one. Mother's office is in the heart of the Gorgon facility. You're free to salvage anything that isn't nailed down. I only want what's mine.
Salvage rights and a paycheck? This is almost too good to be true.
It's not theft if she's giving us permission.
And this is why I got y'all two with me. See, y'all got the right mindset. The rest of the team, I don't know. Sometimes they be bugging. I mean, except Parv. Parv got the right mindset too. You know, but the rest of the team, I don't know. All right, let's go ahead and go land on Gorgon. Hopefully my guns are good enough. Phineas first. What are we looking at? Okay, that's my tactical shotgun. Actually, put that back on. Where I want to equip this is at the 4 slot. The rest of my goons should be fine. At least I'm hoping. Alright, come on, yeah. You gotta go. Is he still on the ground? He is still on the ground. Help! I've fallen and I can't get up! That robot need life alert. Oh, man. Come on. On a place called Vertigo. Actually, I could just travel to Gorgon's landing spot. Yup. Alright, so after that, no, because I think what I did was I leveled them up when we was already inside the little spot, right? No, I didn't. I leveled them up. Maybe? What up? Ellie, what you got, girl? No, I did. Oh, no, but Nyoka as well. Nyoka, what do you have? No, we're good. You guys are good. I don't need to push it. To be honest, I could get rid of that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to level this up. Okay, we're good on that. I'm going to try to level this up. Tinker. This is already at 26. Get 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, beautiful. That's at 30. gonna do that. All right, so with that, that's good. Let's save. And now we're good. So let's go out. We're going out with Nyoka and Ellie. Keeping the original goons. This game is dope, bro. I can't wait for 2.
Well,
Heck, it's already 6 o'clock.
Hey,
I can't wait
is
for
that
2.
the saloon? I feel better already.
Just mind yourself. Don't get too lit. All right, now, okay. Like, just let's try to remain a little bit professional, you know. But let's go ahead and go to the bar. We could go out and explore, but what's this? I'm saying let's stay on track, and I immediately go, oh, what's this over there? Spread check. She said that Lucky Montoya, like, he had a room here, right? So you could transfer yourself into the spread shack. Doesn't seem to be too much here, so I'm guessing there's probably going to be multiple nav like little slots. Check electricity rationing bill, shipment history, and we got messages. So let's check this. Processing, pay D train. If you don't get off of my dingus, how much is that? That's it, 900 and something. Bro, I ain't got that. Incoming shipping logs, shipment ID. Okay, don't look too bad. Shipment pull log. I keep hitting back button, and let's see, incoming messages from mostly C. That name. To Tran D, mostly C. Various observations on the Argos's rate of export with a reprimand. Mr. Tran, are you aware of the concept of relativity? This is a rhetorical question. I'm aware that Space's Choice training does not include business philosophy in its curriculum. Consider this a remedial education. Broadly, relativity is an economic idea that describes productivity in terms of relationship. For example, from your point of view, the Argos's, i.e. your freight depot, export shipment at a perfectly reasonable rate. However, from the point of view of your enterprising colleague, i.e. S. Reynard, yeah. The Argos's freight depot, I was saying it right, like Home Depot. Is the T silent? Depot, exports shipments at a positively pathetic rate. If a single one of your colleagues is capable of 3 times your productivity, then relative to your colleague, the Argosy freight depot is a failure. The rubric of your success is measured relative to your fastest, strongest, and most capable productive colleague or colleagues. Do you understand? Please take a moment to consider the contents of the message and commit them to your heart. Furthermore, please select one of the following reprimands below and append it to your permanent record. The quality of your work is unacceptably low by Space's Choice standards. The quality of your work is unacceptably low relative to that of your colleagues. By receiving an official reprimand on your permanent record, you have violated the Space's Choice Code of Conduct, which will result in an official reprimand. Work fortifies the spirit. See mostly. And displaying, this is to Reynard. Okay, so to Reynard S from Tran D. Buddy, I don't understand how you managed to log 3 times the number of shipments I do out of that miserable shack you call an office. Okay, so Reynard is going to be inside the shack, but you need to cut it the F out. Mostly has been poking at the Argosy ship rate numbers again, and now he started asking why Lewis and I can't pack as quickly together as you can alone. I'm thinking maybe I should tell him you're dipping into the supply of the proto-adrena time. I don't think he'd like that, do you? Shoot, maybe you are. If that's the case, well, maybe you ought to come lend me and Lewis a hand when we load up the next haul of test subject corpses. Get yourself a real good view of what Kim's wonder drug does. Okay, so that drug is probably like getting people out of here. And this is from Vasquez L. Okay, so this is from Vasquez. Shipment inquiry, high priority. Dom, you gotta help me out. The Monarch delivery has gone MIA, and now the big guy at corporate is messaging my personal terminal looking for answers. Not mostly, not Goodfellow. That seer sucker. I don't know why that word is funny. That sucker suit wearing MF from Byzantium, Bancroft. Your kid cousin still works in Cascadia, right? Do you think he can hoof it over to Stella Bay and just, I don't know, poke around the port, see if it's there? The shipment items ID Z blah 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 blah. The transport we packed last week. I know it's a lot to ask, and you know how I feel about begging for handouts. But I swear to the law, if I look out my door and that Bancroft guide be there in the streets slapping a wrench against his palm like a mob boss and one of those bootleg cereals from Groundbreaker, please, man. You know how fond I am of my kneecap. Hold on, so Byzantium got mob bosses, bro? I didn't know that. Hey, yo, I wish I could have met Bancroft. That'd have been dope. Oh, man. All right, so I think that's everything. I'm at Bancroft out there with a, like, see, you don't like your knees, you bozo. Let's see, vessel profit margin. All right, it's good. Back out messages. I think I already checked all the messages. I think that's it. And then that's asking me for 9,000. Like, yeah, that ain't for me. That ain't my bill.
Energy efficiency.
Okay.
Is its own reward.
I was trying to figure out why it had that icon on it, but I guess I need to go talk with old boy. I'll take that ring. It looks like the vending machines don't work down here either. That man said, no, not my knees. I need my knees.
Come here. Let's have a chat.
Von Hoffman. I don't know who you are. Oh, that's armor parts.
Don't want to chat?
Oh, let's talk.
Fine. All right, inspection time. Look at my eyes for as long as you can without blinking. Starting now.
What in the... Keep looking into his eyes. What's this all about?
Did I stutter? Just do as I say.
Boy, I will put a bullet between your eyes. Blink
I
rapidly.
could do without the sass, but that's good enough. You're cleared. That was a sanity check. If you had changed like the others, it'd be in your eyes. You'd also be drooling, cursing, and making a mess of the place. Welcome to the Sprat Shack. You can head on downstairs.
Are there zombies here? What do you mean when you said people had changed?
Every day, salvagers and scrappers set out to comb the ruins and make their fortune. The ones who come back, they aren't always the same men or women who left. They change.
Okay.
Never for the better.
What happened when people change? Where exactly am I? Alright.
First, they get real twitchy and paranoid, shouting at folks who aren't there. Then they smell like they soiled themselves, on account of how they soiled themselves. After that, they're gone. Nothing but animals wearing human skin. Seen it happen myself. It's never pretty.
Oh my god.
This is the Sprat Shack, the most remote watering hole in the system. Rule number 1, no fighting. Rule number 2, wipe your feet on the way downstairs. We're the only hospitable place on this rock. I want to keep it that way. That's why we have rule number 3. When people change, they stay outside, where they belong.
That's interesting. Let me ask you
Don't
something.
ask me to dance.
Bro, nobody ain't gonna ask you to dance. What do you do around here?
Bouncer, bodyguard, law enforcer. I make sure the Sprat Shack gets only the highest caliber of clientele.
And I thought this place was gonna be fun.
Well, I hope you look the other way just this once.
We get a lot of brand-loyal corporate types, and a lot of cutthroat freelancer types. Both sides have their share of dirty scoundrels. And I hate dirt.
I hate sand. It's coarse and it gets everywhere. I don't know why that came to my mind when he was just talking about that. Both have their share of dirty
This is a
scoundrels.
sublight
And I
bar,
hate dirt.
so most of our regulars come to plunder the old labs. The facility's locked up behind miles of red tape, so progress is slow. A lot of time to drink and reevaluate, then venture out and try again. Something bad happened here. Spacer's Choice was developing chemicals. The kind with nasty side effects. Marauders outnumber the rest of us 10 to 1. Either they came from Gorgon, or something draws them here. I don't know which is worse. This place is under a dark cloud, stranger. That's all I know.
Understood.
If you want the history of the Sprat Shack, talk to Lex behind the bar.
Got it, brother. Thank
You're heading
you.
downstairs, order something sweet.
What if I don't want something sweet? What if I want something better? What if I want coffee? Black, no cream.
Smell that? Cheap whiskey and stale cigarettes. My kind of place.
God dang
Been an
it.
age since I had a good Tripicale. Hope they've got it on tap.
Triplicate. All right. Let's see. What's the store? Lost and found, drinks discovered. All right. Is there anywhere else? It seems like there's a few doors that I could go through, but let's talk with you.
Welcome to the Sprat Shack.
Lex?
First one's on the house, and I won't even water it down. What'll it be?
Lex, you got a strong jawline, girl. Whiskey is whiskey. I'm feeling refined. Wine, make it purple berry. I'm in a chipper mood. Spectrum vodka. I want to see colors and lots of them.
Bottoms up. Not every day that Sublight's vice president strolls in through the front door. You here
That's
on
right.
business?
I am the vice president. I am the vice president of Sublight. I forgot about that. But you can say that. Not a Sublight business, but you can say that.
We don't get a lot of you VIP types around here. Let me know if you need anything special. I assume you're here for salvage.
Sure. Got any leads?
Even if I did, I ain't supposed to play favorites. Most of my regulars are Sublight scavengers. They pick over the ruins of Gorgon, spend their earnings at the bar, and head back out the next day. Vicious cycle, but that's life. You're the first new face I've seen in a while.
Okay. All right. You know anyone by the name of Lucky Montoya?
Lucky? Sure, I knew him. He could get a little dramatic at times, but he was a good guy. Heard he took on a dangerous job. Spent a lot of time coming and going from the Office of Creative Incubation, just down the road.
Okay. Office of Creative Incubation.
That's where the top rungers at Spacer's Choice came up with slogans of marketing. Lucky never told me why it was so important. Awful shame about what happened to him.
Understood. What happened?
You really want to hear my story? Law, most everyone around here is sick to death of it by now. Last I saw of Lucky was a few days ago. I went outside for a smoke and a stroll, and I saw this wild canid dragging a bloody limb. So I kicked the canid, scared it off.
We get the story. Go on.
Get this, the canid was chewing on an honest-to-law human arm. Lucky's arm.
Uh-huh.
Anyway, the arm was clutching a phonograph that mentioned someone named Alex Hawthorne. I did some poking around, and this Hawthorne has a reputation among the salvagers who frequent the bar. So I packaged up the arm nice and tidy and sent it care of the Halcyon parcel service. They even gave me a discount on the hazardous waste removal stamp.
Okay. The arm made it to me. I'm Hawthorne's next of kin, sort of. Why bother sending the arm at all? Where was Lucky standing?
No kidding. And now you're here? Colony feels smaller than you'd think some days.
Yeah.
I'm glad I was here to see this
Confluence
confluence of events, you know? The stars really aligned on this one. And here I am, smack dab in the middle.
Who did I hear say that term? That phrase, like Jonathan Blow, Indie Game the movie. That's why I heard that from. Yeah, when he was talking about Braid. I was like, why does that look so familiar? Because it's not a very common term or a common phrase that people use. All right, so the stars really aligned on this one, and here I am, smack dab in the middle. Why bother sending an
I
army?
figured Hawthorne would want to know what happened to his pal. Help Lucky get his affairs in order, you know.
Understood.
Oh, I hate to see people go with unfinished business.
What was Lucky's name?
Third floor. Once I figured he wasn't coming back to pay his tab, I left his room unlocked to air it out. You can help yourself to anything you left behind. Fair warning, I've been letting the regulars use it for a quick lie down. Just wash your hands when you're done. Trust me.
Got it. What do you know about
Spacer's
Gorgon?
Choice used to brew pharmaceuticals in these parts. That's why the asteroid smells like an old gym sock. They say adrenatime came from here.
Oh,
Just
did
down
it?
the road at the old R&D lab. Very hush-hush back in the day.
Oh, might have to give them a look. If Adrenatime came from here, definitely might have to give them a look. All right, would any of your regulars have more information about Gorgon? Any idea why Spacious Choice shut down Gorgon?
I doubt anyone knows the full story. One day the evacuation order went out. Grunts and lab coats scrambled to get anywhere but Gorgon. And the weirdest thing of all, Adrenatime still hit the market. Me, I never touch the stuff. To each their own, but I think it's dangerous.
All right. Scavengers must be making a fortune off Gorgon.
Damn right we are. We've got drugs, scrap metal, prototype weapons, drugs, money, and more drugs. When Spacer's Choice evacuated, everyone dropped their gear and ran. Most of it stayed where it fell, and all of it is up for grabs. Of course, the real treasure is whatever's locked up in the old facility. Until someone figures a way to crack it open, we're just sifting through dirt.
Got it. That's kind of hilarious. Their primary export from this asteroid is drugs.
Roscoe might tell you more. He spent some time around here before the bar opened up, and I trust him well enough.
All right.
There's always Leonora, my favorite customer over in the storage room on the second floor.
Mm-hmm.
Keeps to herself and always closes out her tab.
Got it. What's Roscoe's story?
He's been here since opening day. I think he told me he was some kind of journalist. He got left behind when Spacer's Choice pulled out. And I guess no one's coming to get him.
Got left behind when Space's Choice pulled out. I guess no one else is coming to get him. Poor bastard. You looking out for him? Why'd he get left behind? What about Lenore?
Roscoe's drinks are on the house. We all know how it feels to get left behind. He'll be all right. He's with the family now, and we take care of our own.
Yeah. Why'd he get left behind?
He didn't tell me, and I didn't ask. I'm his bartender, not his human resources rep.
Understood.
If you believe the chatter, a lot of good folks got left behind, and a lot of bad folks made it out. Sometimes that's all there is to it.
Yeah. Marnock. God dang, yeah. The crazy part is she said that she's not his HR rep, but sometimes it do be seeming like, well, no, bartenders seem more like unlicensed therapists in a matter. Especially like the way people be like spilling their guts to them, like after they had a few drinks in their system. What can you tell me about Leonard?
Nice lady. Been coming around a lot these past few months. She isn't with Sublight, but seems to know the lay of the land better than anyone.
Mm-hmm.
She spends most of her days drinking alone. I think she's looking to hire someone. If you're open to a side gig.
Got it. Do you know if she spoke with Lucky Montoya at all?
Now that you mention it, I thought I saw those two sharing stories over a pint. Didn't think twice about it.
Understood.
I don't speak ill of the dead, but Leonora deserves better company. That Lucky was no good for her.
Oh, you got a thing for Lenora then, huh? Yeah.
What are friends for, eh?
Hey, thank you, Lex. I appreciate
You
it.
got it, bub.
What are you, Wolverine now? So you run this place?
Yes and no. The Sprat Shack used to be a shipping and receiving warehouse during the old Project Gorgon days.
Mm.
When Spacer's Choice pulled their guys off-world, Sublight moved in to salvage what we could, and they put me in charge.
Got it. So Sublight owns Sprat Check? Hold up. Space's Choice pulled off where Sublight moved in and salvage. I like how salvage is always in quotations. Because we know what they doing. We know. Does Spacer's Choice mind that you're squatting in their warehouse?
Yes and no. Rumor has it there's a Sprat wandering around the Groundbreaker, and he's the legal owner of the Sprat Shack. Hagen's idea.
Dare I ask why Sprat owns a bar?
See, Hagen didn't want a paper trail that led back to her, so she gave the bar to the Sprat. If there were any legal problems with this place, the Sprat would do the time.
You know, they do something similar in Byzantium. Fancier system, but same idea.
Okay.
Anyway, that's what the paperwork says. I don't make the rules.
Okay. That sounds interesting. How would you even know which Sprat is the right one?
Easy. His name's Matt. The beautiful thing is, no one could tell Matt Sprat apart from an ordinary vermin. I think that's kind of the point, to send the authorities on a wild Sprat chase.
I guess I'll try not to step on them if I'm...
I wouldn't lose any sleep over it. The Sprat Shack's gone through a lot of title holders over the years.
Oh
As
my
far
God.
as business arrangements go, this one's a head scratcher, but they say it's all above board, so that's what matters.
All right, bro. Does Spacer's Choice mind you squatting in the warehouse? I don't care
What's
if
your
Spacer's
pleasure?
Choice cares. How do you get supplies in and
Thirsty
out?
people come and go from all over the colony, mostly on the way to somewhere better. Some are well connected, and not everyone pays with bits. That's how we get the unconventional goods anyhow. Sublight keeps us well stocked with the essentials, by which I mean booze.
Got it. All right, thank you.
Good. I've got paying customers.
Appreciate it. You ain't had to hit me with the good. You got paying customers. You gave me the whiskey for free. I didn't ask for it. You know, I didn't ask for it. Don't be doing me like that. All right, we gotta go up. Hold up. Where's Lenora? That's bar patron.
You're a humbug,
Trixie.
That was my salvage, Trixie. You had no right to it then, and you've no right to it now.
Let them talk.
I risked my life sneaking around marauders to claim that wreck. And I didn't see your name on it.
Now you've done it. Eat fist.
Oh, dang, he an equal
All right,
opportunist.
that's enough. This is a family establishment. You want to make a mess? You make it outside.
But this was personal, Lex. It's a question of salvage. That wreck was gonna make me a fortune.
Technically, that's not business. That's personal. Nod, Lex. You get a lot of tavern squabbles around here?
It's the same fight every day. 5 years we've been at this, and we still can't agree on how to properly tag salvage.
Okay.
Now you two listen, this is my place. While you're in the Sprat Shack, you'll sit quietly, or I'll forbid you to come here at all. Is that understood?
Ooh.
Here, here. Bars are for drinking. The poor decisions that result are better left outside.
Fair's fair. I'll have a stout, and we'll settle this later on our own terms.
It's no good to leave a fight unresolved. If I don't do something, these two are gonna be at each other's throats.
Got it. What do you propose?
Would you do me a favor and weigh in as a third party? I can use an unbiased set of eyes on the problem, and an outsider like you fits the bill.
Okay. What kind of vice president would I be if I refuse? Bring on the charges.
Aye, aye, sir. Freddy, Trixie, go on and make your case to the generous stranger.
I'll start, seeing as I'm the one who's been most wronged in this equation.
I'm just gonna let you know if you say some, well, I found it, but then she stole it. I swear to God, I'm gonna go with her. I'll start seeing as I'm the one who's been most wronged in the equation. Go on. State your names for the tavern. I ain't gonna say all that. Go on.
May I first say what an honor it is to stand in your company. Your exploits with Miss Hagen are the stuff of legend.
Flattery gets you nowhere. Compliments won't win you any favor.
Shit. I mean, whoops. Can I start over? So, just up the road and due east of here, there's a shipwreck lodged in the mountainside, right? I staked my claim on that wreck. Then I wandered in for a drink. An hour later, Trixie swaggers in bragging about her salvage. Ugh, the nerve of some people.
You staked your claim on the salvage. Then I wandered in for a drink. An hour later, Trixie swaggers in bragging about her salvage. Ooh, the nerve of some people. Nod. What's your side? How did you mark your claim? That's what I'm curious about.
I climbed on top of it and called out in my loudest voice, "Finders keepers!"
All right, this is childish. This is mad childish.
I don't know about legal, but it's legit by sublight standards. Assuming anyone was around to hear it, which we can't know for sure.
All right.
Someone must have heard me. They just ain't brave enough to step forward and admit it.
All right. Nod. What's your side of the story?
When I
Trixie?
found the shipwreck, there were no salvage mark. See, the whole area was teeming with bloodthirsty marauders. So I snuck around and added my tag, clear as day, so no drunken idiots could claim the salvage out from under me, Freddy.
For the record, when I heard the marauders coming, I left. Trixie must have set her mark down after me.
Drum your fingers thoughtfully. Yeah.
Quit leading the prosecution, Hullhead. Anyway, that's my story, sir.
Okay. What mark did you leave on the salvage, Trixie?
I drew an X in the dirt, with my toe.
All of you are terrible. That's the voice actor that was that young boy, young guy who needed those mechanical books who wants to become an engineer. Is it? You talk about back on what was it, the botanical lab? That's kind of cool. I can't remember his name, but he admired Parv. That's what I do remember. Yo, how's the outer world going? It's going good. Also, what up, nerd? It's going real good. Enjoying myself. It's a nice little story game. Okay. I could kind of hear it a little bit. He said, interesting. Very well. I mean, couldn't the marauders walked over it by now?
Wouldn't surprise me in the least. But that doesn't mean it ain't mine.
In all my years, I've never heard a more contentious argument. I don't envy your shoulders for bearing the weight of responsibility.
I'm not going to
You've heard it from them both. So, who gets the salvage?
Neither. Freddie claimed the salvage. It's his by law. It's hers by law. As sublight vice, I could snatch it. I could snatch it if I want to. These idiots don't know how to tax salvage, so I rule in no one's favor. That's what I want to say. Because in my mind, this is my thought process. You gotta have like a sticker or something. Like slap something on that bad boy that's somewhat quasi permanent, right? Right. Well, have like a permanent marker that you can write on it or something like that. To add your signifier or whatever. I don't know. None of this is adding up to me. But I'm gonna get on one of their bad side. But if Freddy was there first and then he said finders keepers, and then by sublight standards that works, then it would be Freddy's. But someone would have to be near to hear him, which if the marauders came in, I'm pretty sure the marauders heard him. So I'm gonna say it's Freddy's.
I knew you'd see the righteousness of my claim. Pleasure doing business with you.
That ain't fair. Lex, I want to file an appeal.
You can waste time on paperwork, or you can go find
I
some
love these
salvage
kinds
to
of
call your
people.
own.
A clear
Your
argument
choice.
for birth control.
Here's a 6-pack on the house, plus your fee. Maybe now we'll finally get some peace around here for a change.
Oh my God, bro. Glad to be of service.
Come and chat if you're ever feeling thirsty.
Understood, Lex.
We could always go back and rile him up again later.
I ain't trying to do all that. Like, you wildin', Ellie. You wildin', guy. This man said, I went on top of the pile and I said, finders keepers.
That railing, just in case.
Jerome would have loved this place.
Oh, here's Lenore.
You don't look like one of the salvagers, no?
Diallo.
Don't really seem like the type. You've got the look of someone who's traveled far to get here and whose journey is far from over.
Her? Is it me or are the textures hitting her a little differently? Like, she looks more defined compared to the others that I was looking at. What makes
Confidence. The scavengers around here, they're faking it. You're the real deal.
You know, I've been in
I
space.
don't know if you're bound for the old ruins, but in case you are, can you look into something? I'd do it myself, but of course, the marauders would eat me alive.
Depends on what you need.
Looking for something out there. Been paying Sublight to help me, but they haven't made much progress.
You're looking at the Sublight Vice President. Sublight wouldn't turn over a rock unless there was salvage underneath. This must be something valuable.
It is to me, but apparently it's junk to Sublight. My husband and I worked on Gorgon during the good times. Jerome was on maintenance duty. I cleaned out test tubes till they sparkled.
Okay. Where's Jerome now?
Nowhere good, that's for sure.
Okay.
In
So he's
his
still
final
alive, but
hours, Gorgon was a war zone.
zombie.
Violence broke out in the labs. The hills were full of marauders. You couldn't take a leisurely stroll without an armed escort. When the order came through to evacuate, non-essential personnel drew a lottery to see who would board the first wave of ships. Jerome won. I lost. As soon as I wasn't looking, Jerome switched our tickets and pushed me to the front of the line. I got to leave. Jerome stayed behind. I never saw him again.
Scuff, he missed his chance to get out. So what brings you back to Gorgon? That's what I'm trying to figure out. That was very noble.
A broken heart, that's what. This place is greedy. It took my Jerome, and it would have taken me too. I just want one thing back. His old hip flask. I gave it to him the day we signed our marriage contract, and he carried it wherever he went. I know it's still here.
So basically what you're telling me is I'm going to find this on his body then. Because if he took it everywhere he went, then that means that this is more than likely going to be on his body. What do you think happened to Jerome? I could keep an eye out for the flask.
No point in denying it. He died on this rock. Likely torn apart by marauders, unless he took care of himself on his own terms. I don't like to imagine what happened, but I know I have to accept it.
What if he became King Marauder, though?
You'd really do that for me? Law, and I'll bet you're worth 10 of those Sublight sprats. I don't have much, but if you help me, there's a little set aside for the occasion.
Understood, madam.
Jerome used to drink with his buddies in a small kitchen opposite the maintenance shed. Might be a good place to check first.
Got it.
Yeah?
Yeah, I wanted to ask you about Lucky.
That old flirt? Yeah, I let him buy me a drink or two.
All right, so Lucky was hitting on her.
Exciting
All right.
jobs he'd done. All lies, I'm sure. He fell asleep with his head on my shoulder. That man had baggage like you wouldn't believe. I didn't think anyone could be lonelier than me.
That's because Lucky talk a good game, but I don't think Lucky had good game, so to speak. At least from how everybody is talking about him. Did he mention anything about the Gorgon research
He
facility?
bragged about having the key to some sort of maintenance area in one of the old buildings. I never saw it, so I just assumed he was talking himself up.
Okay.
He also asked if I wanted to see something gross and slimy he kept in his room, but I declined, politely.
This man was trying to show you something slimy.
He put on quite a front, but I think he was weary. Like he'd seen too much and had too little to show for it. Guess we were kindred spirits in a way.
Okay. That's all. Thank
Sure
you for the
thing.
time.
My condolences if you two are close.
Now I need to know about her time on Gorgon. Bar patron. Okay, so
I heard a rumor that
she had a side quest on her. I picked up her side quest. I'm not gonna close the door. Y'all ain't gonna do nothing but just open it back up.
Huh, who's this now? Wonder if they could...
Roscoe Clanton.
Am I kidding?
Hey, what up, Roscoe?
Holy shit, a fresh face. Haven't seen your like in years. Don't know what brought you to the most dangerous corner of this solar system, pal, but you're welcome here. Oh, you talked to Lex yet? She tell you to keep it civil? You wouldn't guess to talk to her, but that lady's got a mean left hook.
So did she sock you? I got so many questions about that last statement. Did she sock you? I'll say one thing. You made this DLC more interesting. Anybody else ever watched it from? What you mean? What am I doing differently? I'm just playing the game. I'm enjoying myself and playing the game. Like, they ain't, what you mean about I'm making it like, that's just to me, like, I'm genuine curiosity, you know? I talked to her. She mentioned you were some kind of journalist. Did she mention Roscoe? That must have flew over my head. I don't remember her mentioning Roscoe.
Some kind. Yeah, that's a good way to put it. Got into reporting thinking I was going to be some sort of public intellectual. What a joke. Spent 95% of my time playing stenographer to the board, and the rest writing puff pieces on the chairman's latest beard trim.
Okay.
Real life and death shit.
All right. I hate it here, bro. Like, oh, I don't have the perception for it. You seem like you're having a rough time. Can I help you out? Oh, I can't do it. No, I want to do it because I take it that's the fastest way to get to his quest. Oh, dang. All right, how did Byzantium journalists end up stuck in this backwater? What can you tell me about Gorgon? Okay.
When the project fell apart, Spacer's Choice refused to extract me. They left me here to rot. Listen, I hate asking for handouts, but my back's against the wall here.
What you need, Roscoe?
If you're going back out there, do you think you'd be willing to do an old bastard a small favor?
Okay, either way, you could get the quest. I think one would just probably get you some XP off of it, and the other one would be a little different. But yeah, I got you. I got you, Roscoe. Cool. I got like about a smooth hour left. Thank God. I was like, hold up. I got a feeling time is flying by. It is flying by. Like, I can't believe it's been an hour so far. I'm sad. I wish I had more time. Helping out bastards is 80% of my problem. What do you need? Details first, promises later. Let's go with helping out an old bastard is 80% of my job, yeah.
Does this involve going somewhere we don't belong? Those are my favorite jobs.
Well,
right,
I've been trying to get away from this rock for 5 lobby-fucked years, but I can't stay gone.
Is that like similar to saying God forsaken? God dang. Hey, yo. You said lobby fucked years. Motion for him to hurry it up. Why's that?
Told you I was a journalist, right? I was here on a story back when Project Gorgon was active. I was doing an interview series for Spacer's Choice.
Okay.
Recorded them all on these little portable phonographs. But when everything fell to shit, Spacer's Choice wouldn't let me leave. Terms of my reporting contract unmet, they said.
Yes, I could do this. I could do this one. Okay, so, but when everything fell to ish, Spacer's choice wouldn't let me leave. Terms of my reporting contract unmet, they sewed. So, intelligence, you hid them, and now you need me to get them for you. That about cover it? Yeah, that's exactly what he want me to do. Okay, what's that got to do with me? Just tell me what you want, Roscoe.
Right on the money. Look at me. I'm no fighter. I've never even touched a gun.
Hold on, I'm going to read your comment in a second.
You're just the right amount of rough around the edges. Help me get my recordings back so I can finally get the hell out of here.
Okay. So get your recordings back so that you can get up out of here. Got it. You said Rad Brad, somebody called Colonel, I think Markiplier, but I'm not sure about the DOC. Something nerd. I watched many playthroughs. The God dang. I watched many playthrough. Watch people get their first taste of enjoyment of this game. Something nerd. I watched many playthroughs of the game. Okay. Oh, you're just saying you watched many playthroughs of the game, and this is the first time that it's been interesting. I mean, I got that from the first comment, but thank you. I appreciate it. I was just meaning like how so, like details, you know, like what am I doing different than, you know, the others? But appreciate it. Appreciate the compliment. Thank you. Thank you kindly. It said, it's your lucky day, Roscoe. I'll get those recordings for you. I don't do charity cases. What's in it for me? Why stash the recording? Yeah, I'm curious about
Someone had been trying to steal them since the day my assistant and I started interviewing. Couldn't even keep them in my safe. They always found a way in. So I took to hiding them all over the fucking asteroid.
Okay.
Thought I was so clever. What a fool I was.
All right. You mentioned an assistant. Where are they now? It's your lucky day, Roscoe. I'll get those recordings for you. I don't do charity cases. Why not just forget the contract and leave? Actually, I'm curious about that.
Oh, I've tried. Make no mistake.
You're
I've
stuck.
got a couple of rides out with sublight folks. But the board's fixers always send me right back. And I'm not about to stand toe-to-toe with marauders just to fulfill a line item on a contract.
Got it, bucko. Oh, I missed the other one, though. I wanted to ask him the top one. All right, it's your lucky day, Roscoe. I'll get those recordings.
No shit? That's downright civilized of you.
You're genuinely enjoying it.
One
That's
of them
the
I
difference.
stashed in the
Real
office of
recognizable.
creative
Oh, okay.
incubation,
I appreciate that,
in
Alan.
the projector room on the 3rd floor. I gave another to my friend Birdie to keep in her apartment, just outside OCI's upper entrance.
All right, I gave another to my friend Birdie to keep her in her apartment just outside OCI's upper maintenance. Got it. Why there? Actually,
seems like a good idea at the time. Someone had started a fire. Folks were shooting other folks. It was a madhouse.
Okay, got it.
You'll find another in the chem lab. It's in the main lab storage room.
What you say? I didn't even see that you had another post. You said, I have seen some Looney Tunes play this game as well. The idea that you could kill all the NPCs was the enjoyment for them. They played this game like it was GTA. I mean, but you know, that I think that's like the big thing when it comes to like these type of RPG games, like these Bethesda modeled like third-person RPGs. Like the fact that you could kill everybody, like people love that concept. Me, like, I like the choose your own adventure style of these type of games. Like I love that in gaming. Like that, those makes for some of the best games in my opinion, especially because it has a very D&D nature to it. Dungeons and Dragons, for anybody who don't know what the acronym D&D. And to me, that's fun. That's what gaming is about. It's in the main lab's storage room. All right, easy enough. The others? You ran all over Gorgon just to hide your recordings. Actually, that is kind of funny because he stored one in the main lab, then he went all the way over here to the chem lab, and then he did put one in maintenance, right? Because he got 3 recordings, right? Or was it just 2? You ran all over Gorgon just to hide your recordings. Yeah.
Didn't have much of a choice. The primals had gotten loose. A couple of them were chasing
Okay, so
me.
there's primals,
The recordings
marauders.
just ended up wherever I hid.
Are there mantis on this planet? Like manta drones, manta soldiers, manta swarms, manta queens? Might be. Because those are like the 3 basic enemies that we seen on this in the game, right? Like we seen primals, we seen mantis, and we seen humans, right? Those have been like the main 3 enemies. Oh yeah, and robots. How could I forget about the robots? And robots. So there's like 4 enemy types in the game with different variations inside the types. Didn't have much of a choice. The primals gotten loose. A couple of them were chasing me. The recordings just ended up wherever I hid. All right.
The final one is in human inquiry and auditing.
Okay, human inquiry.
It's tucked behind a pipe in observation room B.
Got it. Okay, got it. The observation room. Wouldn't someone have seen you?
What with the test subjects running loose, the researchers were surprisingly unobservant.
Oh yeah, they was running for their lives. The researchers was like, "Oh God, get me out of here!" This one reminds me of Serenity from Firefly. A little bit.
Strength to your sword arm, friend. And thank you.
So Chem Lab, storage room, projector room. All right. So we got some quests. Oh yeah. I like this. All right.
What's the story with this place anyhow?
Used to be a shipping warehouse.
Our patron.
Supplies came
Got any
in,
more side quests?
deadly chemicals went out.
I just want to pick up everything before I actually, go into like this little spot, And on top of that, like a lot of these little side stories, some of the side stories have been like amazing. They've been better than side stories in a lot of other games. I'll tell you that. I'll tell you what. Let me see. Patriot. I think that's it. And then I could just go into Montoya's room. Hold up. Whose room is this?
Someone's in here. It's coming back up again.
You'll be all right, bro. Next time, don't eat the chicken salad at the goddamn bar. You'll be fine. Gonna say somebody's in here and there's multiple stalls. You bombino. Oh, thank you, Lucky. Oh, don't mind if I do, Lucky. Oh, my God. A different level of hooch. Hold up. Did that say something about level up? In my mind, I don't know why I thought, did he just give me a rare candy? Let me see. What was that? Logger, dark matter bar, perfecto. Level head. That's what it was. Okay. Never mind. I thought it was a rare candy for a second. I was about to be like, you about to give me a free level? Requires the code to unlock. I don't have the code. Oh, we got a free workbench. What's that? I mean, the main thing I would really want is the bits, if I'm being honest. All right, take this. Lucky's case notes. Day 1, Spacer's Choice may have left in a hurry, but they didn't forget to lock the doors on their way out. Most of the facilities are sealed up tighter than a, what is that? Top Runger's safe. Time to do some digging. Day 6, caught a break today. Met a scavenger who claims to be a salesman for Spacer's Choice. Sold me a key to the Office of Creative Incubation. Let's just say this guy's about as lucid as a sprat in a Rizzo's factory. We've been there. That's crazy. But I'm spending Minnie's bits so I can afford to take a chance. Day 7, it worked. Clarence mostly. See mostly. So yeah, that was old boy in the logs before we came in here. Dang. Hold up, did he meet that butthole? Whoever you are, I'm drinking to you tonight. Clarence mostly. Hold up, is Clarence dead? Day 10, Olivia Ambrose office and journal ought to be in the Synthetic and Manufacture Center. The bad news is it's sealed up and at the ass end of the canyon. The good news is I should be able to open it up from the Bigwig's admin terminal in OCI. I gotta go to OCI anyway for one of the logs, so that's good. Day 13, OCI is crawling with marauders. And I've got a few other leads to chase down. Could be nothing, but my gut tells me there's more to the place than a missing journal. Time to run over a few rocks and see what crawls out. I'm leaving the OCI key in a safe. The combination is 4815. So now we got the safe combination. Open that up. Preserved eye. What in the strawberry food cocktail? I'm going to need this for biometrics, aren't I?
As a medical professional, I gotta say, that is very well preserved and disgusting.
I really hope this ain't a sign of things to come.
Yeah, it's about to get crazy, guy. It's about to get crazy. I kind of wish that, like, for like the, how do I put it? The upgrade system for the weapons. I kind of wish that it was more so, what do you call it? Materials based instead of money based. Cause like I'm broke. I'm broke when I'm trying to level up this stuff. It'd have been nice if I could just like find materials in the world to level up my stuff. That's one of the changes that I'm hoping they're doing too. But if 2 is supposedly going to be like way better than this one, which is what a lot of people are reporting. Hey yo, Obsidian, I swear to God, I will forgive y'all for what y'all did with Alpha Protocol. I promise you. I promise you this time I will forgive you. I said I would with Pillars of Eternity, but I will definitely forgive you, you know, for this. Or with the second. What's down here? Spread cave. Is there somebody else back here? 90. Oh, I can steal. Ain't really nothing really worth stealing. You said this one reminds me of Serenity. It wasn't chicken that was good old Sprat they were eating. God damn it. You say Alpha Protocol has license agreement difficulties. It probably does, but I remember when Alpha Protocol had first came out, because I was really looking forward to that game. I was following it, had the game, I read the Game Informer issue and all that on it. Like really, really looking forward to it. Also, this was like because this was like after Obsidian had did like KOTOR 2 and some other stuff, right? I think this was going to be their first like licensed individual IP. At least that I could think of. And I remember they split their team up. Like half the team was working on Fallout New Vegas. The other half of the team was working on Alpha Protocol. When Alpha Protocol came out and it was garbage and Fallout New Vegas, everybody was ranting and raving about it. I was like, hey, yo, I can't believe y'all did this to me. Like a spy game with the mechanics of Mass Effect. Like that's a dream come true. They didn't execute it properly. That was the downside. They didn't execute it properly. Hold up, I gotta go over here. Hold up, did I come the right way? Let me look at the map. Oh my God. Shoot, this was bigger than most planets. Hey, yo. I respect it. Is there anybody else that we can work with though? Because I feel like I'm leaving side quests on the table and I don't want to. Man, I have a couple of more missions that I could pick up. Probably, right? All right, so we're not doing the main mission first. What's the task? Jerome's flask is in the ruins. How far away is the ruins? Hold up, let me look at the map. So the ruins are up there. I don't think I can get to the ruins back that way. So I probably will have to go there, come across the bridge, and then right there. So let's see if we can find
Whatever happened here, we're not gonna be next. Be ready.
I don't know.
How'd you do that so fast?
Because I got nimble fingers. But yeah. I just remember being like really excited about Alpha Protocol, and then at that point, like I was like, all right, y'all did irreparable damage to my goodwill with y'all. I can never forgive you for what you have done. And then I think like I forgave them when they had released, I think it was Pillars of Eternity. And then this came out and I played it for a little bit and I was like, this ain't bad. I was like, this train is actually solid. Like the little bit I had played like around the time it first came out, but I didn't beat the game. There you go. There you go. There you go. That's my angels. Melt them. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. We're good. We're good. Adrena time. Oh, Adrena time is different than Adreno. Okay. Okay. You get some crazy, like, some crazy down effects on it. Like, that train is a mad Debbie Downer. All right, what I was trying to do before they popped up was I was trying to look for the elevator so that I could go up and go across. Can't get through there. Can't get through there either. So maybe I jump through here. Yep. Okay, so those are up. Is there any way to turn off the elevator? I mean, not the elevator, but the gate. Doesn't look to be. All right, so looks like I got to do this the normal way. More on feet. I take it they want you to combat against like the different marauders that's here, and like let that play out. Okay. Other thing to keep in note: there are primals. Can I get there from here? I can. All right. Ooh, there's the elevator right here. Marauder Berserker. What clapped you up? Level 28. Maybe I should have did the DLC like before I beat the game because I'm actually getting better weapons. I got a job and it's just for you.
Nice and easy.
Nah, we're good. We don't gotta go nice and easy. Shoot them all. What's the term they like to use? No quarter! Safe. Oh yeah, we hacking this. We hacking this. Easy hacks. I'll take that. And who is this? A hyper rifle. Hell yeah. Oh yeah, the DLC was hiding the good weapons. But then again, I think the weapons scale with your level. So it could just be that. Could just be that. And then alright. Just try to make sure I loot everything. Is this exosuit? Sneak?
Ugh. We shipping some sulfur? It'll be like I'm back home.
Let's keep moving before we get
Shoot him in the dingus. Beautiful. All right, so that's an ultra carbine. Let's take that. I got enough space, right? Yeah, I do. Oh, perfect. With this, let's go ahead and I would love to get my long gun up, but we're going to get up lockpick and hack. There's a part of me that think that I'm going to probably need it at 150, but maybe, well, if I have Parv, Vicar Max with me, I could Well, no, that's for engineering. Who do I need for lockpicking? Well, I could put on like equipment that has the correct stuff for me to lockpick, right? What's this? Letters from Edgewater, 2 of 3. Dear cousin Dan, Adrena time really leaves you wanting more, doesn't it? We got through the first batch fast, but lo and behold, Reed gave us more. In recognition of our exemplary work ethic, I always get tongue-tied for some strange reason. Work ethic and unwavering brand loyalty. How about that? Still no letter from you. I've been feeling a tad queasy lately, but I'm sure a little Adrena time is just what I need to shake it off. Right back. Here, how are the sunsets on Gorgon? Do you get sunsets? Okay. I don't think they do. Like, it hasn't looked like night or day here. It just looks like space. And that's probably because there's no atmosphere. Just a dome. But that also reminds me of, like, there was something that I saw like when I was watching like a wrestling documentary or something like that, where like they used to give them like what was it called? They called it packs, but I'm trying to remember the exact word. It was like something dealing with antibiotics or something like that. But they gave them like packs, and they used to give them that whenever they was like feeling pain or hurt or anything like that to help them be ready for the next match. That's what them giving them Adrena time even when they're sick reminds me of. The engraving reads, Jerome cheers to the beginning of forever. Love, Lenora. It smells of decent whiskey, cheap cologne, and old cigarettes. Yeah, that sounds like a Texan. That man's a true blue cowboy. Return the flash to Lenore. Lenore, you're going to have to wait a little bit. We're exploring. We're on an adventure right now. Call me Monkey D. Goofy. We'll switch back. So now we need to do this one. Which kind of sucks because, like, I know there's more side quests. There gotta be more side quests. I just don't see them. Whose room was this? Hey, Sprat, be gone. It's a tall stick? Champion tall stick?
This is my second month on Adrena time.
Miko Yamaguchi.
It's like the color came back. Like I was tuned to the wrong band all this time, and now the static's gone. I'm finally clear-headed, focused. There's so much I'm excited to do. I feel like me again. Side effects? I guess I've noticed people staring at me a lot more lately. Hard to talk to them sometimes. Feels like they don't get it. Maybe they just don't trust it. Or maybe they don't trust me.
Okay. Interesting. I wonder if there's like something for finding all of those recordings. I think. Oh no, I didn't check this room. No, I did because I seen that letter. So then that means there's 2 more letters around here somewhere about that for us to get the full story of what's going on there. I got a feeling that that's going to be a tragedy. That more than likely is gone. Okay. Ain't not bad. What's this? Jerome's journal. Oh, so this is her husband's journal. Oh, so there's more to the story then. Day 0. Ship just left. Law bless it for getting Lenore off this blasted rock. Etheridge called me a fool for giving her my ticket, but Etheridge is a dumbass, so what does he know? Alright, bro. You fool, dumbass. Alright, Red Foreman, calm down. I'd do it again in a second. From now on, my only goal is survival until Space's Choice comes back for the rest of us. They're not coming back. They're not coming back. They got who they wanted to get. My heart. No, L. I thought that was like I plus ellipses, but L, my heart. I will I will find my way home to you. Day, how many days do we got? Yams. Okay, yeah, he more than likely went batty. Day 1, some of us sheltered in the mines last night, taking turns keeping watch. I don't care to imagine what happened to the others who aren't here. I can hear marauders screaming in the hills. Day 2, used a little adrena time today, not much, just enough to stay alert. Lucky I did, or we wouldn't have heard those mantisaurs coming in time to get the hell out of here. So I got a feeling it's going to be everything here. It's going to be those 4 enemy archetypes here. Going to search out a different cavern to shelter in tomorrow. Day 3, mine's not safe. Law damn it. Shouldn't have gone in there in the first place. I think we were exposed to something in the air, maybe. Day 5, most of us made it over to the apartments. We're packed in here like Saltuna for now, but hopefully we can get a few more units barricaded and sealed up tight. Make them safe so we can spread out a little more. Day 6, I went by Elle's and my old apartment while hunting for supplies and stashed the flash she gave. Oh, so that was their apartment. Stashed the flash she gave me on the day we signed our marriage contract, just in case something happens and she comes looking. Maybe she'll find it. Even if she doesn't find, well, that's fine. Well, that's if some shiftless looter doesn't find it first. Day 7, Carson's been short with everyone today. Carson, most days you could drop a flange wrench on her foot and the woman would apologize for being in the way. But for a minute there, I really thought she was going to stab Simon. That must be the symptoms of, like, because he said they went to the caverns, right? So if they went to the caverns, then that means that they got whatever the hell is down there and it started to affect their brain or their mannerisms, making them more aggressive. I'm thinking they turned it into zombies. That'd be kind of cool. Zombies in a game like this, that'd be kind of cool. Day 8, ambushed by marauders in the night. Had to use adrena time again to keep awake. Sorry, Elle. I didn't have much choice. Even with the adrena time, I almost can't believe I outlasted them. Next time, maybe best not to think about next time. Oh, this is getting bad. Day 15, starting to think we're spaced, but can't think like that. Gonna get back to you, Lenora. I swear. I miss you like breathing. Low on adrena time. I thought that was law. Low on adrena time. Gonna go look for more. Day 22, L. Just gotta get back to L. Day 34, Etheridge stole my mock apple, that void forsaken sprat sack. Want to unzip his arm off and beat him with it. Whoa. He got a pseudo arm? I could do it. He sleeps. So weak, so stupid. Stupid Etheridge. Oh yeah, he losing his mind. This man is turning into Gollum. Day 42, where in the system is Spacer's Choice? Where are those blasted ships they promised they'd send for us? Did they forget we're here? Makes a man wonder. All my loyalty and for what? Only loyal to L now. Day 46. Maybe they abandoned us. It's on purpose. I know it. On purpose. They left us here to die. They left us here to die. Or T.O. die. Day 49. Etheridge steals what's mine again. I'll end him. Day. L. I know I shouldn't be laughing. I don't know why that reminded me of Light Yamagami. Like, goddamn. Day question mark. How long does it take to send help? How long? How long? Come back and face us, you cowards. Spacers, cowards. Okay. Yeah, he lost his mind. Yeah, he gone. He gone. I feel sick, B. C. I trying to put a picture L's face. I can't anymore. Forgive me, L. Eat the rich dead. Deserved it. Day. Alright, YL. Alright, that's it. Ooh. We can't tell her about that. We can't tell her about that. We can't. We just can't. Because if we do, she's going to feel guilty. Alright, let's look to see what all of this is. Okay, so we got a few. Which direction did we come from? We came from here, right? So coming from here, if we go back out and we go down, we should be able to find those right there. If we go around here, boom, bop, hit that, boom, bop, bing, we'll be good. But there could be a chance that there's a gate on them though, too. It looks like I'm missing. Okay, yeah, it's supposed to be one over there, but you got to take the bridge to get right there. Because that's the elevator, right? Yeah, so you got to take the bridge from here to get there. Oh, and lucky for me, I think I'm up here so that I can take the bridge. Hold up. My bad, brother. Enjoy that nap, though. Hold up. That was the other thing, too. I seen, like, Planet Hephaestus. Is Planet Hephaestus locked behind, like, a DLC? Trying to get a good idea as to which direction is what. Okay, so facing this direction, that direction will lead me. Yep. So just go this way. I got more pictures. Good shotgun. Always use a good shotgun. No terminals. Looks like power is just not on in this area. Okay. Let's see. So nothing that way, but something that way. And something this way. Fast travel to Gorgon ruins. So this is the ruins. Space of choice. Alright, got it. I got a feeling mantisaurs and all that might be in the ruins, so. We should be alright, I want to say. Loot everything. You never know what you might need. Loot it all. Okay, here is terminal, logs, quitting time. We've been through this. We've been through a lot together, old friend, but they just blared the evacuation order. Guess that's the end of Gorgon. For the record, you're my favorite comms tower in the whole system. I'll never forget you. Love, technician number 13, junior grade. Well, she. I'm mad. I'm mad. That's the. Well, she. Fancy seeing me here. Last escape shuttle left a few of us in the dust. In its dust. Never seen anyone lift off in such a hurry. We scattered like roaches. It's every man and woman for themselves now. You're still up and running. I see. Looks like only one employee left with their tracker flipped on. What a rube. Signing off for good this time. You take care of yourself, Comms Tower. Don't forget to stand up straight like I taught you. Best, technician number 13, junior grade. Okay, so he just left some logs. That's hilarious. All right, so he got left behind. That sucks. I better say, well, shit. Can't trust the corporation for shit. They left me behind, and that's okay. I still got you, Comms Tower. Is that right? No, that's not right. Okay. Turn around. Turn around. And you should be across there. What I was saying. So many doors to open. That's how it keeps catching me. And like my curiosity will always be piqued. Like I'm not just gonna run away and be like, oh, you know, I don't want to do it. No. I don't want to go in that room. No, you go in that room, you get the loot. Oh, I thought that was a hole in the floor. Safe? Oh, we cracking. Take that. I don't really care too much about the gun. Because that's handheld, and nobody on my team use handheld. We don't use them little sissified weapons. My bad. Whoa, 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 whoa. Why he moving like that? Thought that man was a vampire from goddamn Blade 2. A hyper rifle look like it could be powerful. Okay. I'm collecting this a drain of time like I'm actually going to use it. I ain't using that. That's for chumps. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Don't get stuck. Don't get stuck. Don't get stuck. Don't get stuck. Get out. There you go. All right.
I see Monarch ain't the only pet project the board's willing to abandon.
Yeah.
Why do I have a feeling we're not gonna like what's in there?
It ain't our job to like. It's just our job to solve. What's this? Okay. Hopefully we can find some more people with some more side quests though. Cause this, I know this ain't it. Oh. Put that man in the dirt. Put him in a body bag, Johnny. Yeah, we good. We good. We good. We good. We good. Light work, easy work. They thought they was good. It's the loot. 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 Yep. Yep. All right. What in the strawberry focaccia? It's just so much loot. Can I turn off the shield? Like, is there a way to turn off the shield? Doesn't look to be. Nope. No terminals, no nothing. So I take it it's just like one of those types of situations where you gotta come around like this to this section of the map if you want to take part. Or maybe you go down. It's a nice shot. We could break it down though. It's only a level 18. Not missing out on much. I'm probably missing bodies. We did clop up a lot of them. So let's go in. Gotta be kidding me. So I need a card. All right. So maybe there's a specific order to hit these then? Maybe? Or maybe I gotta like wander around and find like different stuff. That might be the thing too. Okay. So if that's the case, then I don't want to do the main quest because if you do the main quest, you might wind up locking yourself out of something. So bump it. Let's explore the planet. Let's explore the planet. Never know what we might find. might be close by too. Yo ho ho in the bottle of rum. So we definitely need to look around. That's for sure. Because that little office might have nothing there. It might require something.
Something tells me whoever worked here was
30.
way too organized.
Pick up exhilarating issue. Exhilarating Adventures of Archibald Excelsior? Ace Exterminator and the Invasion of the Flesh-Eating Sprats. Issue number 3 of 4. A comic from the cult classic Ace Exterminator series, tragically canceled after its brief 4-issue run. Scribbled in felt tip. Oh, so it was... Hold up. So they used felt tip pen? They didn't mass produce this? Felt tip on the comic spine in the word and after pacifying the candid threat, rejuvenated hero Archibald Excelsior, I think I'm saying that right, Excelsior, is deployed to the subterranean metropolis of Hephaestus to quell the rise of the supervillainous a cappella band, the Sprat Pack, when a new foe arrives to stop him. Buff Hardman, I slapped my parents, but you know. Acquisitions agent of Super Dark Reclamation will stop at nothing to acquire Hephaestus Mining's productive corporate enclave for his shadowy shipping concerns. When Excelsior interferes with Hardman's plans to mind control the Sprat Pack, Hardman turns his dastardly mind control ray on Excelsior. Will our mustachioed hero free his mind from Hardman's power with his newly healed heart intact? Okay, interesting. I got a feeling that somebody back in Edgewater, well, not Edgewater, but in the botanical labs would love this. Hold on, give me a second. Let me loot the room first before I hit that journal. That's everything? That looks like be everything. All right. What's up? Virgil Sharp's datapod. Birdie. Law damn it, Birdie. What did I tell you about pestering Maurice? He's not interested. If you scare him off the project, you're gone. I don't care if you're my kid sister. We need his research. We don't need you. Got it? Good. God dang. I took a look at the preliminary schedule you sent over. You got all the tasks tracked, but the timing is off. For one thing, you have me finishing the metal casings fabrication after that. Yeah, that's after the package is supposed to be complete. Find me at my workstation in the mines near OCI when you get off shift. I'll go over the rest of my criticisms in person. By the marvelous mustache of Excelsior, Gil. P.S. How long we do have to keep... What the frick? How long we do have to keep saying that? It's ridiculous. I'm guessing he meant, do we have to keep saying that? Alright, I thought that would be something else. I was wrong. Thought it was going to lead me to the card, but I was wrong. That's the first time I've seen a big bin empty. Fast travel location, HR facility, rear exterior. Hold up, maybe this one isn't as secure? Let's hope. I think that's everything. Yeah. Scheiße. Yeah. It's sealed. All right. So yeah, I need to find the key card to get me in. I need to find the key card to get me in. All right, so I guess best bet is to see which ones we can get in, which ones we can't. There we check. I checked everything that was in front of it, right? So, yeah, I did what I could with that. The other thing is those two over there. Okay. I'm probably have to take the elevator back down. Now, unless you got a key card on you. You got a key card? Dang, 150? Ooh. I get this. I get this. Security blade. Oh, look at y'all trying to stay tucked in the corner. Nah, no loot escapes my eyes. Right, let's go ahead and take it off. I got a feeling this is gonna be on somebody's body though. Or I probably got to talk with somebody back at what's face. So those are the apartments right there. We came up, we did this. The only other thing is to take the elevator back down, right? Yep, take the elevator back down. I think I saw what I could see up here. Rock lobster. The rock lobster. All right, and what was that? No, I thought that was something else. Okay, let's see. So let's look at the map. We can't get into there because we need that. Plus, we need a key to get into that office space. Did I miss something? There's an elevator right there. I can always fast travel back and then probably unlock that, so I'm not gonna trip. Let me see though. So then we just come around. We don't need to be up. We just need to be down. So we should see like another one of these rooms. Hopefully we can get into it. What does that say? Why do they have sprats on like barbed wire? That's what I thought. I'm just gonna shoot you in your cheeks. Just a couple of shots. Shoot. People be talking about the bandits and Borderlands, the way they be moving in this joint. Dang. Shred that, man. That man say, want some? I'm gonna fillet it real nice. Oh. Why are you purple? They've been experimenting on these guys. Okay. Noted. Noted. This looked to be a stronghold that they kept maintain too. Nothing there. Good cartridge. What's over here?
Now that you're all high society, you gonna start shitting gold too?
Are you kidding? I'll eat my bid cartridges before I waste them on shit like that.
We stick together after all this? I'll hold you to that.
I just might. Someone's gotta watch. Watch your ass.
I see. There might be a queen somewhere around here. At least downward. It looks like there might be a queen. And what's this computer? Sealed. Secret hideout. Halt, the package is exclusive to members of the secret society of super science sidekicks. So the quadruple S, to gain access to the secrets, to the sacred sanctum, you must prove you are a true and worthy fan of the inimitable, inestimable, God damn it, man, this is me for it. Oh my god. Incomparable Ace Exterminator Archibald Excelsior. So I need to find all 4 volumes. All right, so that's what this leads to. Okay. Interested? Find us at the following locations and demonstrate your worth. By the Marvelous Mustache Excelsior, Maurice Walton, SMC Observatory, Virgil Sharp. Okay, so I already got Virgil's. Gorgon Mines, Birdie Sharp, HIA Maintenance Entrance. No, I got Birdie's then. I didn't get Virgil. Or, yeah, I didn't get Virgil. I got Birdie. Because that's why I was just at the HI Maintenance Entrance. Eustace Kim, Waste Processing Device. Okay, so I need to go get the rest of them. Okay, so this is another side quest. All right, cool. Thank you for using GIMSI, your employer-sanctioned messaging system. Friendly reminder, your messages are company property. Unauthorized reproduction, distribution, or deletion of GIMSI content may result in early termination of your employment contract. Please select from the following options. To those who come after. Okay, so this is Walton M. Nice. It definitely ain't the best choice. Space's choice left them out here. Gorgon's gone to hell and we don't expect it to come back. So the secret society of super science sidekicks are shipping out. While there's still ships to catch, we're leaving our replica P.E.T. behind. P.E.T. Pet. With pet. I can't say it's what we wanted. Not after all the shit we churned through to make it, but it's what our fearless leader and okay, cool. They do it again. They hit me with the triple I again. God dang. Inimitable Archibald Excelsior would have asked of us. Now, if you're reading this, that means you're a scavenger. Scavenging takes daring gumption and a dash of rank. Reckless stupidity, just the kind of qualities Archibald's been known to prize, and just the kind of person worthy of our P.E.T. The best and only prototype pest extermination triage. What is that? Treacherous, I think. In all of Halcyon. If you want it, friend, it's yours. All you got to do is pass our test and prove yourself a true fan of Archibald Excelsior, Ace Exterminator. Lost speed and good luck. By the Marvelous Mustache of Excelsior, Maurice, bro. Return the messages. All right, return. So we found a side quest. Nice, bro. What time is it? I hate it here. All right, we're gonna have to stop here. I'm happy. I'm hoping we find more of them though. So I gotta end because I gotta work. I gotta make sure that I keep a roof over my wife and myself head. But what I do want to say is thank you all so much for stopping by and chilling with me as always. If you enjoyed the stream and you're over on YouTube, be sure to leave a like. Be sure to subscribe if you want to see more. I'm going to try to be back tomorrow, same time, 5:30 a.m. EST. Having a lot of fun with this, Jay. This game right here, I swear by all goodness, if 2 is just as good, it don't even got to be better, just as good as this game, it might be my game of the year. It might be. But, yeah. Over on Twitch, if you enjoyed the stream, be sure to follow. And until next time I catch y'all, deuces.